driving home and my check engine light comes on and then the car just like slows down. So hello. Yeah, that was an interesting trip to town. So we went to Topeka, and because I had to go get a recall done on my, 2 recalls I think done on my car. I scheduled this appointment like a long time ago. Went there, got it done. Then we planned to like go to a couple of places. So we went to Ulta to pick up, I had to get new niacinamide, and then we went over to Five Below and I got this big, huge water bottle that I'm gonna use for work, $5. And then I got this cute shirt. So that was cute too. And then we bought a bunch of food. They had like tons of food there, like all these snacks and everything. And I was like, we can totally eat those snacks. Let's get them. So we got those. Then I went to Michael's and picked up some craft stuff. So I have been doing like paint pouring, which I can't remember if I talked to you guys about this or not, but I've been doing paint pouring, like acrylic paint pouring stuff and everything. It's really, I just love doing it. It's so much fun. And so I went to Michael's and I got a bunch of, I got some acrylic paints. I got a big tub of black, a big tub of white, a blue that I wanted. And then they had their canvases like 10 8x10s for $10.99. And there was another one that were like 50% off. So I got those and they were like $3. They were like smaller ones. Got a bunch of stuff. All excited. Driving home and my check engine light comes on and then the car just like slows down and it's like jerking. And I'm like, what is going on? So we pull off and like we're trying to figure out what's going on. We couldn't figure it out basically. Like we figured out that we couldn't go more than like 10 miles an hour or it would, which we figured out what it was later, but it wouldn't do that. So then we had to call a tow truck because we're on the turnpike, like where people are going like 75 miles an hour and we can only go like 10. So maybe 15. And so I think on the way home I got up to like 25 almost before I started doing it again. But so we had to call a tow truck, or we call our insurance. Insurance got a tow truck. We got the tow truck, had the tow truck tow it to a place here in town. I have a Hyundai and the closest one is in Topeka. That's why I had to go there to get the recalls done. Should have taken it back there, but I was like, man, I don't want to get stuck in Topeka, like 45, 50 minutes away. And I'm like, I really don't want to be stuck in Topeka and have to have someone come and get us. So I was just thinking, okay, we'll just take it to this other place. They can see what's going on. I'll pay for whatever the deal. Like I was like, whatever. I kind of figured that had to be something they did, but there's still no proof it's what they did. So I took it to a place here in town. They ran the code on it and they said it's a, basically replace the engine or get an update to the ECU software. So they couldn't fix it because they're like, it has to be done by a dealership. So I'm like, well, that's back to Topeka. So I can't take it back to Topeka because I can't drive it there. So we were able to drive it home. And then I called and left a message for the people there at Topeka and said, hey, this is what happened on my way home today with you guys doing something. I'm kind of out of car at this point, so hopefully I can get that taken care of fast. But that's my exciting day. That's what we did today. And now I'm gonna go sit down and relax because I'm exhausted. And we had to sit for like an hour on the turnpike just waiting. I'm gonna go relax, so see you later. So vaccine number 2 is done. So there's my card. It's 10:45. I was supposed to leave at 10:40. All right, so take two. I just got my vaccine, number 2. So yeah, I'm feeling okay. It's like a little after 10 something. I was supposed to be done at 10:45 is when I was able to leave. So it's 10:47 right now. I feel okay. Like, I mean, I kind of figured I would. I mean, I wasn't like thinking it was gonna feel awful. I actually feel better now than I did the last time I had it. So the last time I got really like dazed kind of, which is funny because my intern said his did the same thing, and he had a different vaccine. I think he had Moderna and I had Pfizer. So I'm excited because I'm gonna go home, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna feel okay because I have plans to go out tomorrow to buy stuff for my new art studio. So like, it's not like a new art studio. I was always working out in the basement doing like my art and stuff. I've been doing pour art, if you guys follow me on my personal channel, and if you watch, yep, that happened. And so I've been really like enjoying doing that. And so I decided, since I was always down in the basement anyways doing the paint stuff, I just decided to go ahead and clean up that area. So we have like, in the back area of our basement, there is our laundry room area. I said area like 50 times. So right next to it, it's like the rest of the laundry room, but we just never really used it for anything. But it had a table in there. We used it sometimes to wrap presents and stuff. And this time here, I decided to go ahead and use it for my art stuff. And so I set it up yesterday, kind of rearranged it. I went down and bought some shelves and stuff, which all of that you'll see on my other channel. So, by the way, I know nothing about my other car still. Nothing. So I'm just waiting for my car, not the other car, my car. Because right now I'm in Rudy's car. So I'm going to call them in a little bit to see what the status of my car is. I'm thinking it's not too great if I have not heard back from them. Because if it was just the sensor that needed to be replaced, I figured somebody would have called me and said, hey, it's like, we just need to replace the sensor, you're good, whatever. But nothing, I haven't heard anything. It's been like a day and a half now, so almost 2 days now, because they picked it up the other day. What was that, Thursday? They picked it up Thursday, I think. And so they said they were sending it off to get looked at, so I don't know. I'm going to call and find out. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, they came and picked it up on a truck yesterday on Thursday and like took it away. It's like, bye car, I'm going to miss you. Hope I get you back. If I don't get you back, I guess I just get another car. I don't know what happens at this point. Like, what happens if they're like, sorry, the car can't be fixed, or you need to replace the engine or something? Like, who knows? So I had this sensor thing that went off. So they're like, it's either the sensor needs to be like redone, so something's wrong with the sensor, or you need a new engine. They're like, it's covered under warranty, so because Hyundai knew that these problems were happening, so it's all covered. But it's like, I don't know what's going to happen now. It's like, when do I get my car back? I start work on Monday. So, I got my car back. Woo! They just said it was the sensor that was broken, or like that had malfunctioned or something. I don't know. I didn't really understand. Like, you know, obviously, I don't work on cars, so I understood what he was saying, but like I could not explain it to somebody. Like, I knew what he was saying. Like, the sensor, like because they had to update the sensor, which I think I talked about this before, but so when they updated it, I guess it's supposed to make it more sensitive, and then it like malfunctioned, I guess. And so they did all the tests on the engine to see if it was an engine problem, and it wasn't. It was just the sensor, I guess, or whatever. So anyway, so I'm excited. I got my car back. Yay. And it drove all the way here, so that's a good sign. Oh well, I'll talk to you guys later.